Alright, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for watching tonight's video. Today is Sunday, June 1st. Netflix did tag this 420.59 level that I talked about on Friday's video. If you have not seen that, I encourage you to go back and take a look at that video. As you can see here, Friday, Netflix pulled right into this level. It did make a high of 421.74 on Friday, but it did pull back very nicely here, and it started making a bearish pattern towards the end of the day. I do expect Netflix to pull back from this level now. I do like that candle also. My first target would be 397.45, but keep an eye on this level here, 405.66. That would be like a minor level. Here's your next major level on Netflix. Bank of America, I talked about a wedge type of pattern it was in. As we can see here, Friday it did pop above that, but really had a really nice sell-off most of the day and started pulling back towards the end of the day. Right now, Bank of America is just kind of going sideways. It's staying in this range here. Well, you get the point here. It's just kind of hovering horizontal here. Here's your upside on Bank of America. I don't see a whole lot more in this. Unless it does break this level, closes above it, and then you could expect gap fill. For now, it's just kind of going sideways. I won't spend too much time on that one. YHOO closed down 0.72 on Friday. YHOO, I've been saying there's a lot of resistance here at these moving averages, and as you can see, Friday it did close above this line here, 34.70. Let's take a closer look. Friday flushed right through that level, and as you can see here, it never came back and visited that level. Towards the end of the day, it looks like it does want to come back up here, so keep an eye on that level tomorrow. There we go. Next up, Amazon. Amazon never really tagged my level, 316.49. The closest it ever came to that level was Thursday. Made a high of 314.87. As you can see, there's my level, 316. Amazon closed below this level here. Not a whole lot here on Amazon. Here's your next target. Watch this 20-day moving average for some support. As you can see here, your red line, your 50, has now sloped right into this 316.49 level. I don't see a whole lot more upside on Amazon, but keep an eye on this level here, also 322.95. Next up, Twitter. Twitter on Thursday made I think it was like a 10% move, which was a big move. And on that video I did say, this is a big move for Twitter. This was another level we had here, 34.10. I'll talk about that one right now. And I did say expect some profit taking on Twitter. So this does not surprise me, and if you were in this, you had a chance to sell on Friday, or I'm sorry, Thursday here. But if you held this, I mean, there's no reason to not take your profits, or at least sell half. This was your gap fill on Twitter. Friday it gapped right down into that level, close, and just had a sell-off all day. It did close below the 20-day moving average here, so keep an eye on that one. I'm kind of staying away from Twitter. I made my money on this day, and I am moving on. Yelp, we've talked about this purple line here, your 200, as your next resistance. Currently it is at 69.72. Still nothing wrong with Yelp as of right now. It's still inside of this bar here. This is resistance here, and as you can see, Friday it did bounce off of the 50-day moving average. So Yelp is still okay. This would be your upside. Really, it's just watch this level and watch this level. See which one it decides to break. I, at this point, favor downside on Yelp. Yelp has made a very nice move here, so you could expect this to take a breather. Next up, Tesla. Tesla closed down 1.17% on Friday. This one too had a wedge type of pattern, as you can see here. Wow, Friday morning it did shoot up here, and then clearly, as you can see here, it did sell off. This is a very nice bearish pattern here, and as you can see, it broke down towards the end of the day. Tesla still holding up above this 50-day moving average. Here's your next level of support, your 20-day moving average. Still nothing wrong with Tesla. I would expect Tesla to pull back after making a beautiful move here from a bounce of this 20 here. I'm sorry, your 200 moving average, your purple line. So expect this to take a little bit of a breather also. A lot of stocks made nice moves in the month of May, just like LinkedIn too. Beautiful move from here. May 7th, really up until May 29th. So the month of May was good. We'll see what June brings. I don't see a whole lot of upside on LinkedIn here. Watch your 50-day moving average. Let's take a closer look here. Alright, LinkedIn closed below our 160.20 level. Friday, it sold off right into that level. The low here was 160.21. Our line here was drawn at 160.20. Nice bounce here, but then sold off towards the end of the day, and it did close below our line. Closed at 160.10. Okay, this is interesting. LinkedIn closed lower than Thursday's candle. I'd like to see LinkedIn pull back into this 20-day moving average. This one too for a little bit of a breather. Let's see if I missed any. The spiders made a new high, which doesn't surprise me. Volume was at 76 million. Wasn't too low. I mean, it's still low, but compared to these other days where we've had 61 million shares, not too low, I suppose, for a Friday. On the SPY, I haven't really talked about this level, even though I do expect the SPY to take a breather also, just in case. I mean, we're not very far from this level up here. This upsloping line, currently it is at 193.25, so just a few cents away from where it's currently at. So keep an eye on that level in case it decides to make a new high. but I would expect this to pull back. My first target on the SPY would be 190.42, but they could still float it up higher. So right now I'm staying away from the SPY. Let's see here if I've got anything else. Nope, that's all I had for tonight. If you guys want have any chart requests, feel free to send me an email. I will provide my email in the description box of the video. And once again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot.